Hi photographers, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see on my back, I don't have the backdrop, the usual backdrop that I use. And I would love to do a little bit, a little experiment, let's say, trying to don't make too many cuts on my videos, because I've noticed that sometimes, even though I can just say something wrong or making mistakes, it makes me more human, and I think this is the main and important thing. I started this channel to, start a pathway that can actually teach me something, and at the same way can share something with you as well. And I know that it sounds a little bit weird doing this nowadays, because I've seen there are people that doing, things like mindfulness or meditation on YouTube, and they're quite specific, and maybe you are more interested in those kind of subjects, but when it comes to mix them together and, defining a kind of lifestyle, things can change. And I've noticed that I felt, even following those videos and those people, I felt like I needed something more. What I want to talk with you about today is something that is not really connected with photography, not only connected with meditation and personal development, but is also something that interests everyone on this world. As you can imagine, with this coronavirus going on, I heard so many theories and things. What I believe at the moment is that more than anything else, people need to reorganize their own lives. I'm telling you this because during the lockdown I had so much time to think about these things, and I felt like I needed someone to talk with, and I started already to film some videos that honestly I just cancelled from the channel because I thought they were not really good in terms of quality, in terms of audio and everything else. So I hope this is an improvement what I'm doing now, but surely you can understand that I wasn't the only one in that moment, and around me I only seen people that were talking about the virus, and people that were talking about all the disappointment and all negative things, all negative vibrations, let's say. And I understand the reasons, I understand why they did that, but at the same time I can understand either that we actually need to talk about positive things, because focusing always on what is lacking, honestly, is not really a good way to improve yourself, because you only see a black screen in front of you, and this is not inspiring anyone. Not you, not people that are around you. And especially in photography and in arts, where, let's say, we are more sensitive in terms of moods, feelings, and things that are happening around. Well, in these particular cases, actually, I think is up to us to change, even just for ourselves, the mood that we are constricted to live every single day. At the moment I'm working as a professional photographer, and since the last few months, I would say since the lockdown, I started to realize that I love photography, I love art, but what is not really going on with me is having repetitive jobs, repetitive things to do. Now, my contract is going to an end very soon, I think 3 months and a half. And from a side, I'm quite scared because, of course, you can imagine not having a job in London. It can be very tricky, it can be very challenging. At the same time, I feel like relieved because I don't have to wake up in the morning and doing something that I don't love. And don't get me wrong, when I started was super exciting, but the problem started when I had my manager replaced with another, and problems started when they start to introduce people that were kind of toxic for my kind of, person, my view, how I see the life. And I finally understood how much important it is to stay in the right place with the right people in the right time. Now, I don't believe in casuality, I don't believe in chaos, I don't believe this kind of things. So if you are one of those that think these are unacceptable thing that you can't really deal with, then I suggest you to leave this channel because it's not for you. Surely you can find someone else that talk about what you love and what you like in YouTube. But I am not like that. I love to think that everything happened for a reason, and the more I believe so, the more it gets true. Sometimes I used to speak with a friend of mine, and we were saying that we feel like strange in this time, specifically in this month where we feel like our energy is going lower and things are, piling up, and there are sometimes things that are not really nice, but you have to deal with. And when it's 1 or 2 or 3, you can deal with them. But when it's, piling up and you can't see really what's the point of all of this, and you can't see the bright side of the things, it can be trickier. And talking with him, we were saying, this is the right time to improve our skills in improving ourselves, but also improving our mood and understanding us deeply. So deeply that we need to, face this situation and being conscious of what's going on around, because we are conscious about, all the disappointment, all the fear that is around, and we absorb all this kind of mood, even though you don't believe in this kind of things, but you can feel that people are not happy at the moment. Some of them are even lost. Some other people are super happy, maybe, I don't know, but I don't know many of them at the moment. Everyone is complaining because they have to work from home, because they can't go to work. Honestly speaking, I'm not that kind of person. I do love work from home because I value very much my time. And if I'm here and I'm spending time to tell you this, is because I really trust in platforms like YouTube. I really hope and I strongly believe that this message maybe can help at least one person, and if this happens, I'll be more than happy, because I will reach my my target, fundamentally, my let's say my final destination. Okay, I don't know how to express better in English. And yeah, basically, this was the message that I wanted to share with you in this week. There is another message that I want to, talk about, and maybe I will record another video so I can, have long explanation without, thinking about the 10 minutes of YouTube or even less, I don't know. So for now, that's all. I hope I gave you some things to think about and to talk with your friends and family, and maybe find a solution for your life. And why not sharing your thinking with other people that maybe are connecting now on this channel, and maybe they need someone that gives them, happiness and faith and something, that can help them to actually pass this moment and keep their soul and their brain, you know, in a positive mood instead of scary and, I don't know, in a low frequency mood. Okay, so for now that's it. I invite you to subscribe and to click the bell to receive any notification that will come eventually when I upload any video. And that's it, guys. Keep shooting and keep believing. Bye for now. See ya.